Can I just say,
what?
You look like a gay cowboy and you look like a gay terrorist.
No, you look like a terrorist with a broken windscreen wiper and your face is ridiculous. Now, can I just say, because I don't think very many people will remember this, Harry was the first guest we ever had on New Top Gear.
Can I just say, in case any of you are interested, I did actually make it to Blackpool.
Yes, you did, James. 40 minutes after the ceremony was over.
OK, I did make the mistake of going too slowly, but nevertheless, I got 63 miles to the gallon out of that. Can I just say, actually, the McLaren is epic, I agree with you, but in the 2 tests we have conducted so far, the victor is the Audi.
Yeah. Can I just say, on the roads around where anyone else live in the Cotswolds around here? You do. Have you seen those roads where it says bikers beware? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm supposed to beware of them?
The point about the bikers beware sign is it's sign shorthand, so you can read it at speed. There's no point making a sign saying, motorcyclists, have you considered that there may be a cantankerous, pig-headed, middle-aged man with pubes for hair driving around on a stupidly overpowered Mercedes that should be a 4-seater but hasn't got a back seat and yet costs twice as much? Because if there is, you could be at risk. The sign would be enormous.
Why doesn't it just say bikers go home?
Jeremy, can I just say, this is the biggest entertainment I've had on a road journey in my whole life. It's absolutely hilarious.
Well, actually, before we get into the news properly, can I just say that sticking with the Nissan, it's very difficult to get a 4-wheel drive turbocharged car like that off the line quickly, except that the Nissan has a thing called launch control. It's basically just a computer that sorts everything out for you. So you plant your foot, wham, you're off, you get a perfect start every time.
Yes, there is just one problem with launch control. It is the stupidest thing ever fitted to a car. Can I just say, half a mile an hour, that's all there was in it between you and me. Yeah. If I'd have just kept my foot down for...
But you lost. And that's
Hold on a minute, hold on. I think you'll find you both lost.
How'd you work that out?
Now, can I just say, as we know, birds sometimes defecate on your car. And at this time of year, that's very bad for the paintwork because the lacquer is soft. What?
Where are you going with this, mate?
Where I'm going is this. A bird defecated on my car this week.
Well,
that's
to
terrible.
be fair, that's not that unusual, mate. It'll have happened to people here.
And can I just say, this vinyl roof, he's just put the vinyl over the guttering. This is not an advertisement. If you were advertising millets, tenting...
Look, this car helps cement the very special Anglo-Indian relationship.
How?
The favoured car of the Maharajas. They sold hundreds of cars to Indian
Only
rulers.
because Jaguar wasn't around then. All of the Maharajas would have had XJS.
They wouldn't.
They would.
How many laps are there?
Can I just... I got out of bed this morning at 5:15 to be here. He stayed in a Ramada Inn last night with Lenny Henry. And this is how ungrateful he is.
Seriously, I've done a minimal amount of practice yesterday, and I don't want 2 Muppets helping me. Can I just say...
No, you'll just make yourself look more ridiculous.
Yeah, you will, he's right. And on that bombshell, it is time to end. Can I just say how nice it is to be back where we belong, BBC 2, 8 o'clock, Sunday night. Unless, of course, somebody's organised a snooker tournament, in which case, Happy Easter. And isn't the iPlayer brilliant? Well, when it freezes, broadband connection. What I'd like to do is shove it up British Telecom's... Start tonight with the aerial Atom. Can I just say, for around the same sort of money as the KTM, you could have a BMW M3, which is a good track day car. It is also good for taking you to work, taking the kids to school, going to the supermarket. It has a roof, has a heater, has a windscreen, has windows.
Yeah, no, it is amazing that we've reached a point in the development of our civilization where you can buy a car that does only one thing.
Yes, I know what you mean. My Morgan, it turns out, is brilliant for taking one friend to the pub on 2 days in June.
No, the Caterham is absolutely superb for blasting around Simply Sausages.
Just 5 points. That means I can't possibly win.
No.
Sorry,
what's your car doing?
Can I just say, you can't stop that happening. What happened was, you see, the thing is this got clobbered here, the washer, a headlight washer, and it's blown the fuse, and that just is constant. Been going on since we filmed it in March. Can I just say, OK, we've now been waiting, what, half an hour?
Easy, yeah.
Now, if it's more, actually 40 minutes, if it's 40 minutes, he must have mended the Capri. Because if it was ruined, he would have just got in the marina. So he must be in the Capri. No, can I just say, the thing that baffles me most about this car, and I'm going to quote for you here, OK? It says, as a first in Europe, the Ford Sync App Link system will offer drivers voice control of mobile apps on the move, including the music streaming service Spotify. Now, does anyone here have the first idea what any of that means?
If they feel like it.
Can I just say, this was the actual photograph that Ferrari sent to us to show what the car looked like at the Nürburgring. Now, I'm not sure it's particularly brilliant. If we look at the graffiti on the track...
That's not a map of the Nürburgring, is it? No.
Can I just say, if I'm kidnapped, I don't want to hear any of this, well, you know, we don't give in to kidnap demands, just pay. I don't want to be beheaded on the internet. Now, can I just say, really, I think everybody here will join us in wishing you all the very best. We really do hope you make it to the start and the finish of the Dakar.
Yeah,
you really do deserve it, guys. You do deserve it. And that's it. Can I just say, have you ever, in your entire lives, seen aircraft flying lower or faster than that?
No, to be honest, no.
Welcome to our permanent new home here in the green heart of England land. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can I just say, it's not so much green as inconvenient.
Why is it inconvenient?
Well, Jeremy, how would you like to tell the ladies and gentlemen why you decided to put our tent precisely here?
Ah, it is exactly here because this spot is exactly halfway between May's house and Hammond's house. So there is no squabbling over who had the longest commute. Can I just say, James?
Yes, do.
I do quite like the interior of this car. No, I do. I'll be honest with you. I like the quilted leather. I like the wood that comes from a cliff and all of that. But the exterior, I'm sorry, it's hideous.
Ugly. Big ugly.
Yeah, well, hang on a minute. Because, do you remember, and it is a long time ago, when the Continental GT first came out, we all thought that was hideous, and now we all love it. It's one of the few things we agree on.
Yes, that's true, but I think this is more like you. When I first met you, I thought you were ugly. And now, I still think you're ugly.
A crushing criticism from one so handsome.
Can I just say, and I'm being absolutely honest here, I love my Maserati. I've totally fallen for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like mine. No car makes a better noise. No 2-litre car makes a better noise than that. Can I just say, my nipples are erect.
Is it this jacket?
No.
Oh.
It's cold.
It is, isn't it?
It's cold. Staying on... That's an unwise wardrobe strategy.
Yeah, well, you know, Africa on a beach, I thought...
So did I.
I'm surprised.